Hello everyone. This story is for adults only, super cute but very steamy. Please keep the kids away from this grown-up world of complications, okay? Today, I'm telling you a different version of the Secretary Kim story. This time, my secretary's name is Min Seolha. Gentle, beautiful, and absolutely irresistible. The scene opens in a simple, modern room. Soft darkness blankets everything in silence. The place is tidy, except for the scattered pile of clothes, bags, and accessories tossed carelessly on the floor, accompanied by hurried rustling sounds. The male lead, with his perfect, sculpted body, is lying on top of the female lead. He plants a scorching kiss on her neck. They're both drenched in sweat and exhausted, just from kissing. His hand keeps wandering to her light pink silk blouse, which already has several buttons undone at the top. This breathtaking scene doesn't break any community guidelines. They haven't done anything yet, but the bedsheets are already hopelessly wrinkled. The female lead can't hold back her emotions. She covers her mouth with her hand, biting lightly on her finger to stifle any sounds, partly from the slight pain of his intense kisses, partly from overwhelming excitement. Then things get real. The cute little condom packet is held between his teeth. With a sly smirk at the corner of his mouth, he whispers, "Sorry about this." His hands begin stripping away the remaining clothes from both of them. "Sorry, baby, just bear with me for a bit." Her hands tremble in time with the pounding of their two racing hearts. A few subtle yet powerful movements come from the young, strong man. She gasps, mouth falling open, fingers helplessly clutching and twisting the already crumpled sheets. It's like shoveling a ton of coal. Both young bodies are soaked in sweat, their youthful skin glistening, faces flushed to the max. Yet neither looks tired. The rhythmic motions continue, rocking the luxurious white CEO bed. A few hours earlier, in the company's executive office, the male lead, Jeongmu, lounges comfortably in his chair, hand under his chin, gazing out at the sunny window. He's the real deal, handsome face, perfect physique. No way this man is a fake CEO. His chestnut-haired secretary, hair falling just to her shoulders, walks over and stands near the window. The sunlight hits her, making her glow like a fairy who just appeared. "No one else, it's our female lead." She asks softly, "You look uncomfortable, sir. Should I lower the blinds a bit more?" He replies, "No need. This is what's bothering me." He hands her a resignation letter, written in perfect Hanja. "What's this?" she asks, stepping closer to his desk. "I looked it up online to make it as formal as possible." Jeongmu smiles approvingly. Beautiful handwriting. Everything Secretary Min does is perfect. But why suddenly write this? "You startled me." His eyes narrow, clearly displeased. She stammers, "I have my reasons." He glances at her sadly, thinking, "I have plenty of secretaries, but this girl has worked tirelessly with me for 3 years. High efficiency, great at everything, handling documents, meeting clients, reviewing every detail before passing it to me. Beautiful, dedicated, and just walking by makes heads turn." Jeongmu rubs his temples helplessly. "Seol, you've been with me 3 years. I can't work without you. What's wrong? Tell me." She avoids his eyes, stays silent for a moment, then says, "It's nothing." He starts guessing, salary raise? Buy a car? No, her salary is already high, and she drives terribly anyway. Frustrated, he leans back against his desk, loosens his tie tiredly and asks, "So what do I have to do to satisfy Secretary Min? Tell me. I'll do anything." Her eyes widen. Cheeks flush pink. Hands clench. She turns away and mumbles, "Anything? Just whatever it is, tell me." Hearing his firm confirmation, she blurts out, "President." "Yes. Will you sleep with me?" Her face is shy, expectant. They stare at each other, stunned. When he doesn't react, tears well up, she mentally curses herself for being crazy. He stammers in shock, "Min Seol, what did you just say?" She covers her face in embarrassment. "I'm sorry. Please ignore that. I was just going insane and talking nonsense." Cha replies carefully, "I'll give you an answer by the end of the week. Wait for me." She's frozen by his response. That very night, she vents to her best friend. The friend raises an eyebrow in disbelief. "You really asked him to sleep with you? No way. That's not the Cha Jeongmu I know, right?" Min just bows her head in shame as her friend continues. "He's a young, successful so everything he touches turns to gold. Born with a silver spoon. The dream man of countless women. Yep, that's him." Her friend is so shocked that cocoa milk tea flows backward out of her mouth. Min says sadly, "You never even confessed your feelings once. Why suddenly?" Min sighs, "My secret love for him started 3 years ago." She quietly recalls memories, running after him with her short legs while he strides ahead with long ones. "President, you have a meeting with Taekong Group after this." Jeongmu checks his watch, indifferent, and then, He turns back, sees her cheeks red from the cold wind, lips slightly parted. He glances and says, "Secretary Min, if it's too cold, go back early." Thinking she's being scolded, she panics. "No, I'm fine. I'll make sure everything runs smoothly. Sorry for worrying you." But his expression isn't scolding, it's worry. He says nothing more. Back at the office, the receptionist says, "I put a heating pad in your locker. The president gave it to you." Min is surprised. A heating pad? She looks at it and assumes it's for the whole department because of the cold winter wind. So thoughtful. There's even a small note, "You've been working very hard." Right then Min Seolha fell deeply, secretly, in love. But then bad news arrives. The president is getting engaged? She and her short-haired best friend overhear gossip. The fiancée is supposedly the youngest daughter of Taegang Group. Min is devastated, mouth agape. They live in completely different worlds. While making coffee, she zones out thinking, "From the beginning he was never in my league." It's obvious. She wonders what his fiancée is like. Probably stunning, elegant, rich, and perfectly matched to him. Lost in thought, coffee overflows. Gotta pour it again. This distraction causes small mistakes at work. Jeongmu laces his fingers, looks up and asks, "Secretary Min, is something wrong lately? You're not as focused as usual. Are you sick?" She can't hide her sadness. "I'm sorry." And so, she wrote the resignation letter. That's the story of the past 3 years. Back in the present, Jeongmu covers his face in despair as he tells his friend. His friend says, "Don't regret it. Maybe she's always liked you?" He wouldn't say that to someone he doesn't care about. Seolha replies, "He was just nice because we worked well together as CEO and secretary. How can I face him now?" Her friend isn't naive. "No, I'm sure he has feelings for you." She raises her drink excitedly. "Hey, listen. Even if I say crazy things, Min Seolha, do you really not want to see him? You said you want to date him. He's tall, handsome, and loaded. I've never met anyone like that. He likes you, you know? Just meet him once. What do you think?" What do you mean?" Seolha clutches her cup, confused. Before she can answer, the male lead appears behind her, calling her name with an expectant look. She's embarrassed to face him after her bold proposal earlier. He came because she didn't reply to his messages. They head back to the office together. In the elevator, she checks her phone. Messages about a meeting with Taeyang Construction at Royal Palace Hotel. Another text from her friend. Jeongmu looked jealous. Ridiculous, she thinks, it's just work. Jeongmu asks about the meeting time. She says 5 p.m. He glances at her phone. Urgent call? No. Then who? His voice sounds annoyed. Seolha panics. He never asks about personal stuff. He waits for an answer. She stays silent, thinking it's just casual. The elevator opens. As she steps out, he blocks her with his foot, hand near her face. Min Seolha. Yes. She's startled by his unusual behavior. But he simply presses the close button. About your proposal this morning? I'll answer you now. Let's sleep together. He leans close, pinning her against the elevator wall, eyes deep and intense. But there will be no limit to the number of times. And so, in a nearby hotel room, city lights sparkle outside, traffic roars faintly. Jeongmu's large hand supports the small of her back. The first tremor starts from their kiss. Soft bedroom lighting, eyes closed dreamily, they kiss passionately, emotions in perfect sync. Just moments ago in the elevator, after he said, "No limit," she was stunned. He teased, "You don't like it? I thought you were a strong woman. Guess not entirely?" She stammers, "Yes, let's do it." He smirks, "I didn't hear you." "Okay, let's do it." She clenches her fist determinedly. No need to limit the number of times. And with that, they begin fulfilling their deal. Her boldness makes him ache. He sighs, leaning closer, brushing hair from her ear. "Seolha, are you really okay with this? I'll stop right here if you want." Her eyes water. His whisper tickles. She freezes for a second, but as he pulls away, she quickly grabs his tie, yanking him back desperately. "No, don't stop." They fall onto the bed. His hand pins hers, kissing her wrist gently. "Don't regret this." Her dreamy eyes meet his. "I won't." In one swift motion, he removes his high-end white shirt, leans down, kisses her deeply. One hand braces on the bed, the other swiftly undoes her buttons, pearl ones flying off impatiently. The sight of her beautiful lace bra makes his blood boil. Jeongmu is like a kid discovering paradise. He savors her. She discovers heaven too, eyes closed, fingers in his hair, no resistance. When he finally enters, sweat covers them both. He calls her name tenderly. They switch positions, muscles tired but euphoric smiles on their faces. She asks dazedly, "Do you like it? Do you like it?" He presses close, honest. "It drives me insane." But it's not over. His hand grips her thigh hard. She widens her eyes in shock, not exactly pain, so she doesn't know how to react. After a few intense waves, she cries, "President! President!" But the machine doesn't stop. Jeongmu bites his lip, face like a monk who broke his vow, pure release of everything hidden. In front of his intoxicated expression, he can't stop this sin anymore. Eventually they finish. She calls a taxi home. He sees her off. She worries about his important solo meeting. He reassures, "It's fine. Sorry I can't drive you. Rest well, you worked hard because of me today." He pokes his head into the taxi window. "You said you were too tired to move, remember?" Her face turns tomato red. He adds shyly, "If you need anything, just call me, okay? Go home now." He carefully watches the license plate as the car drives away. At home, she bathes, replaying the crazy day, proposing to her boss, and him accepting on the spot without waiting till the weekend. How will she face him tomorrow? In the tub, she remembers his firm shoulders, gentle yet intense gaze. Too much. It takes huge effort to calm down and leave the bath. Late at night, she checks her phone, just adds, "No message from the president." A bit disappointed, she reminds herself, "We didn't even date. He's probably still in the meeting. Don't expect more. This is best." She falls asleep late. Barely asleep when the phone rings. Cha Jeongmu. She bolts up instinctively. "Yes, President." He sounds soft. "Just woke up? Why call so late? Problem with the meeting?" He's outside somewhere, slightly tipsy. "It went well, don't worry. I wanted to call earlier, but Chairman Kim started drinking and wouldn't stop. I tried to hurry, ended up late." His voice has a hint of alcohol, worrying her. "I know it's late, but I was worried about you going home alone. Sorry for rambling. You must be tired. Well, see you tomorrow." "Yes, see you tomorrow." She lies down, heart fluttering, unsure how she'll sleep tonight. Jeongmu stands outside, staring at his phone, recalling 3 years together. Rumors about the young CEO and his secretary faded as her skills proved far beyond a receptionist. She's been by his side all this time. Of course he noticed her, but rumors made him draw a line. At home, under the shower, he thinks about today. She's driving him crazy. The next workday arrives. As usual, Seolha places documents and his favorite coffee plus sandwich on his desk. Wearing an elegant green dress, she briefs him on the schedule from today through Friday, as requested. He gazes at her, always so beautiful. He compliments her. They start their busy day. In the elevator, a brief moment of peace, he asks, "Secretary Min, did you sleep well last night?" Mentioning last night makes her blush, remembering other things. "Yes, I rested well. Full of energy again." He smiles, satisfied. "Good. By the way, have you heard the engagement rumor about me?" She's stunned, guilty for sleeping with an engaged man. She turns away in shame. He chuckles softly. "I don't know who started that rumor, but did you make that proposal because of it?" Her mouth drops. Embarrassed to be caught, shocked it's only a rumor. She shyly admits it. Right then, a message pops up, a Christmas appointment notification. After handing over work for the holiday break, he asks about her trip tomorrow. She looks upset. He worries. Every winter, Seolha visits her father, in prison. Today she couldn't see him. Clutching her skirt, heartbroken. Years ago, her kind, honest father was in an accident, accused of hit and run. She's always questioned it. For 10 years he refused to see her during visits, yet the guards say he looks healthier on the days she comes. For those 10 years, young Min Seolha lived in an orphanage, her only guardian locked away. There, she met her best friend Eun Shim, who has cared for her all these years. Even now, Shim is calling, inviting her over for crab soybean stew. Seolha was about to go, but remembers, she hasn't replied to the president's morning message. She calls him back. He answers immediately, worried all day after seeing her downcast face when she asked for leave. He complains the office was chaotic without her, scolds her for not answering calls. He was so worried. Softly, "If something's bothering you, you don't have to tell me. I just worry about you." She says it's nothing, thanks him for caring. Then the doorbell rings, probably Shim. He reluctantly says open the door, rest, see you next week. But in his heart, he wonders, who comes to her place this late? That doorbell sounded so familiar to her. The following Monday, all day he pieces together her sudden weekend leave, co-workers gossiping why the hardworking Min Seolha took sudden time off. He can't stop thinking. He also recalls overhearing her talk with Shim about some tall, handsome, well-off guy she might date. She even skipped lunch with him. Looking at her sadly, "Min Seolha, are you tired of me?" She's holding his coat, surprised. "What?" He admits, "You didn't spend the weekend with me, didn't sit at your desk today? Is it because of the guy Eun Shim introduced?" She's stunned. Misunderstanding? She didn't sit at her desk because of a work appointment. Last Friday was important work. And who did Shim introduce? He mentions the doorbell that night. Answer. Shim, bringing beer and crab soybean stew to comfort her poor friend. Jeongmu awkwardly twists. Oh, I see. Seolha almost says something, but a knock interrupts. Next project meeting. He sighs regretfully. They go back to work. Watching his back, she feels the same regret. Always behind him, beside him, helping. After work, maybe more. But the day is long, busy. They steal glances at each other. She feels a bit sad seeing him with other pretty coworkers. She didn't finish what she wanted to say this morning. Now he's too busy. Sunset falls over the office. He glances at her desk. Finished yet? Of course not. He tells her not to overwork. She watches him enter his office, can't hold back. She runs after, calling, President. About my proposal the other day, please forget it. It was all my fault. He stares intently, stunned. Forget it. I was just too emotional that day. Before she finishes, he pins her against the desk behind her, arms caging her. Really? That day? I didn't leave any impression. What are you saying? Are you withdrawing your proposal? Withdrawing? I like you, Min Seolha. The words shock her whole body. She freezes, face red as a tomato. He continues sadly, I've held back for 3 years. Why else would I accept your proposal? Her mind is chaos. Held back for 3 years? In her memory, he's always in the spotlight, high above. She's just ordinary in the crowd. Even if she liked him, she hid it. She avoids his eyes, whispers, What do you mean? He says, Yesterday I was really worried. I even wanted to go to you. I wished I had the right to. She's stunned, blurts honestly, I like you too, President. His eyes light up. He touches her cheek tenderly, Min Seal, you've gone beyond yourself. She panics, turns, I'll get back to work now. He grabs her hand, no overtime today. Tell me you have other plans. Plans? We'll make one. Darkness falls over the city. In another hotel room, their new plan begins. The door slams. They tumble onto the bed. In that moment, she has no other thoughts. This time the lace bra hits the floor fast. Jeongmu's skilled hands replace its support. She hesitates. President, are you really okay with this? Such an innocent girl. She worries, you'll hear a lot of complaints. He smirks wickedly. If the complaints are from Min Seolha, I'll gladly listen. He silences her immediately. She can't even moan properly, breathing is hard enough. She plays along, even using her tongue to count his teeth. Everything's fine until his free hand explores her pink lace panties. She's exhausted from endless kissing, jolts at the boundless sensation. The dim bedside lamp clearly shows her flushed, yielding face. His fingers are soaked. Today goes smoother than yesterday, making the predator in front of her smug. This time, she begs him to continue. The big black cat doesn't devour his prey right away. He licks her thigh, watching her desperate face. His hand toys with her like a drenched mouse in a puddle. Helpless, she begs, I can't take it anymore. Only then does he slowly remove his sweater, teasing, You sure? Burning with impatience, she bites her hand, enduring his deliberate pace. With a victor's smile, then let's do it. Now both are exhausted, both winners. Her initiative leaves them drained. Today feels hotter, happier than yesterday. But happiness doesn't last. She begs for the high-powered drill to stop. Whining, Director, just hold me. Even while holding, he doesn't stop. He leans down, teasing. She complains, again in that direction? He asks what direction means. Helplessly, it's really stimulating. That's Jeongmu's limit. He finishes the first round with fervent kisses. Until morning light enters the quiet room. 3 scattered condom wrappers on the table, mixed with clothes. I counted. The young lovers lie peacefully side by side, happy, sore all over. The story is still long, romantic, and addictive. Do you want the next part? Let me know with likes and comments.